Hey there. I wanted to share an experience that I have with a potential client that I'm trying to help get involved with solar. So about a year ago in April of 2023, I was referred to someone who needed help with solar. And we sat down, super nice lady, and she had her equal pay plan get increased to $500 a month. And there was a point where she was paying on equal pay plan like $300 a month. And this $500 a month was a pain point for her, and she wanted to see if there was an option with solar that would help her save money. So we were able to get a system design where we could cover all of her energy costs with Nevada Energy down to a connection fee. So the connection fee is $15 a month. Now she's no longer paying $500 a month. And then if she financed the solar system, her solar payment would be just under $400 a month. So with her solar payment and her connection fee, she was at $400 a month. So we were saving her $100 a month right out of the gate. And her and her husband liked the savings, but they were the type of people that don't like to borrow money, don't like debt, don't like paying interest, and they wanted to see if there was a way they could buy it cash. And they discussed moving money around, saving money. They have some things they can do where they could free up some cash. And I was like, hey, if that's what you're most comfortable with, that's fine. Just don't lose sight of the fact that you're saving money. So this is making you money right away. I'm not sure if it makes sense to free up all that money that you might have in other things. Maybe have that money, if it's investments, keep making you money. But if I'm saving you money from day one, this is kind of a no-brainer investment. But they did not want to finance it. So here we are a year later, and they're still not at a point where they could pay cash. And their energy bills went up by $600 last year, or went up to $600 last year. So instead of the $500 average, they ended up paying $600 on average. So my deal would have had them at a $4,800 cost for the year, and instead they paid $7,200. Now, the difference is what, $2,400? That $2,400 difference, if they would have financed with me and paid the $4,800 and then taken that $2,400 and put it into the system, that would have all gone to ownership. Plus of the $4,800, a portion of that goes to ownership. So they could have paid down their system by thousands of dollars, but instead they continue to wait to try and free up money to buy it cash because they don't want to finance. So their distaste to finance is actually costing them thousands of dollars. It's like walking around $100 bills to pick up $5 bills. It makes no sense. So if you're looking to go solar, unless you have that money set aside and you want to buy it cash, fine. But in my opinion, it doesn't make sense to use cash. If you could use your cash to do other things that make you money, do that. Because financing solar makes you money. It's an automatic money maker from day one. And then you can use the cash to, if you had cash that you were going to use for solar, put it in other investments. Now you have two things making you money. You have solar making you money, and then you have your cash that you were going to use for solar, put it in other investments that make you money. Now you have multiple streams of income coming in. So going solar is not a debt. It's an asset. See, people look at it as, oh, I'm going to owe X amount of dollars and I'm going to have interest and that's costing me money. What they're forgetting is that it is erasing the electricity cost, which is a true liability that brings down your net worth. Where if you go solar, you're investing in an asset that makes you money. So even though there's interest, and even though it's technically debt because you owe the lender money, it's debt that's making you money. That debt's an asset. That debt's an income flow. So if you're looking at solar, don't worry about debt Don't worry about financing. Don't look at it that way. You need to shift it. It's actually making you money. You're taking that bill that you're never going to be able to cancel with the utility provider, and you're turning it into an asset that's making you money. You want to learn more about solar, check out solarhomefacts.org. That's solarhomefacts.org.